Hey guys, it is Hindsight Girl Named Stuart. So the video you guys are about to watch has a lot of heavier topics about depression and mental illness. So if that is a trigger for you guys, please watch one of my funner, lighter videos. But if that's something you guys are okay with, I think there's some good content here. But again, if it's something that triggers you guys, the last thing I want is for you guys to be triggered. So watch one of my other happier videos. And if you're still around, hopefully enjoy the rest of this one. Hi, my name is a girl named Stuart, and last April I was diagnosed with clinical depression. It's been a bit of an up in the air thing. At first they thought maybe it was just a seasonal depression, then they thought maybe a circumstantial depression, and then in April it finally came that it was clinical and that my serotonin levels, like my immune system, hate me. I am the first person in my family to be diagnosed with a mental illness, and so it's been kind of a learning curve for everyone involved. With me, because it's nothing like what people describe in movies or in books, where depression is kind of just used as this, oh, they're angsty and in the background kind of thing, but they don't actually talk about what that's like. It's been interesting experiencing it firsthand, and I think I can speak for my family too when I say that it's been a learning experience for them as well, knowing, again, not the best representation when it comes to media and books and things, but also kind of growing up in a Christian background. You know, the church I grew up in, it was very pray away the sadness, and mental health wasn't really something you thought about, it was something you chose to have. And so kind of breaking that mindset of depression isn't something I'm choosing to live in, I'm not wallowing in self-pity, it's something completely different that is literally crippling my life at times. Having to kind of change that mindset in myself and seeing my family having to change that mindset as well has been its own unique struggles. And I know I haven't uploaded videos, but it's been kind of a rough summer, and I'm starting to feel on the up and up again. It's been an odd struggle. I didn't think I'd run into a lot of issues that I have run into in trying to pursue being healthier, but I've run into some roadblocks and some brick walls and stuttered back a couple times, but all in all, I think I'm in a better place now than I was in May. I have friends of mine who struggle with it as well, and it's nice to have people who I can just kind of go, I mean, you understand. And they do. So I'm saying all this because, as jumbled of a mess as this is, my entire YouTube channel has been held hostage by me until I uploaded this video, because depression is something that is very heavy in my life right now, and sometimes it keeps me from moving forward, though I'm trying really hard for it not to. So sometimes I might be months or so before I upload a video, but I'm gonna try. And all my video ideas that I have to upload to this channel are all videos that needed to come post this one. But it's more of an explanation as to where I've been the past couple months trying to balance all of these things. Because something else they don't really tell you is when depression rears its ugly head, so does anxiety. I wanted to upload this video though, especially today when the whole world is shining awareness on mental health, because it's something that, like I said, I've been struggling just learning curve-wise, because I feel like it's not ever properly spoken about, and it's not something that I really knew going into it what that entailed and what that was going to be. Or, you know the practical ways, and everyone's always like, well, just sleep more, drink more water, eat regularly, exercise, all things that are good in theory. But when you're having a depressive episode and all I want to do is lay in bed all day, those things do not come naturally. But sometimes you just can't sleep, and sometimes you don't want to drink water, and sometimes you don't want to eat, and sometimes you don't want to see anybody or talk to anybody, and everything they tell you to do to keep your emotions in check, it doesn't come naturally. And so it's been a learning curve on friends, family, support systems. Here's what I need from you. Here is what I need you guys to understand, and here's what I need from you as someone who is struggling with this still. In a way, it's been nice because I know I'm very blessed in the sense that I have an amazing support system that has been willing to learn and grow. I'm saying all of this and I'm rambling all this because it's a bundle of emotions that I've been unsuccessfully dealing with all summer. Wanting to explain this to you guys and going back and forth on, well, is it something that's still too new for me to really talk to you guys about, or is it something that I want to be open about? Because, I mean, maybe it's helping someone else. Maybe there's someone else out there that's new at this or doesn't have the support system that I have in place that needs the support of a random redhead chick who's weird and crazy on the internet. I've always believed that if something was going on in my life, no matter how much it sucked, no matter how much I really wish it would just stop, or I wish and I question, why me out of everybody? Why me? I want to use those opportunities to help other people going through the same things. And so I'm uploading this video. I am essentially bearing my soul open to you guys to let you know, one, I am sorry for not uploading constantly, but it is hard when I lack the motivation. And also because, I wish that there was more people that I could talk to about this who understand and who've been there, and who understand that sometimes on the dark days, I just want to lay on the ground and do nothing while my cats just sort of cling to me. My husband plays with my hair because neither of us know what to do. Or my sister sends me pictures of my niece and my cute little brand new nephew. And my other friends send me encouraging text messages about how much they need and love me and support me. And sometimes that's all I need. And then sometimes I need someone to come in and drag me out of the house and force me to go to museum trips and force me to have dinner with my family or force me to talk to people, because being alienated isn't always that great. And sometimes being lost in your own thoughts is actually counterproductive. Who would have thought that? So I wanted to make the video because I wanted you guys to know that this is something that I am very much still dealing with in my life. And if I go MIA for a little bit, it's just because I'm trying to scoop myself up from a bad episode, but I'm working on it. And I wanted to talk to you guys about some things that I do to kind of help when those bad days come. It's been a journey, an exhausting one, and I am tired. But I do not want to get you guys discouraged. I wanted to encourage you guys because depression sucks. There's nothing glorified about it. There's nothing cool or angsty about going, oh, I'm depressed. It sucks. And no one wants to talk about the bad days. No one wants to talk about the ugly. They just want to go, here's your happy pills. Move on. You'll be fine in a couple months. It's not true. You adjust. You do the steps you know you need to, but eventually you come out on top and it becomes just a thing that you manage and not something that runs your life. One of my favorite quotes about depression ever was from my YouTube hero, Dan Howell. In his video about his depression, he speaks about his journey to being where he is now. And he mentions that he is still himself despite this thing constantly trying to hold him back. And that's the place that I'm working towards being at, where I can be myself despite this other thing trying to hold me back. And I've overcome things like celiac. I've overcome things like anxiety. So I know depression is just a thing I've got to learn to manage, and I will, because that's really all this is. At the end of the day, it's a mental illness. And illnesses can be managed, and they don't have to run your life, and they don't have to dictate who you are, because you are much more than this. I am not a girl named Stuart. Hi, I'm depressed. I'm a girl named Stuart. I'm fun. I'm crazy. I'm weird. I'm obnoxious. I am a pink colored popcorn. And on the side, I deal with celiac. I deal with anxiety. And as of recently, I deal with depression. But it's something that I am overcoming. And I want to encourage everyone out there that though I still feel like I'm in the thick of things, I have good days, I have bad days. My entire world around me is still adjusting to this learning curve, but adjustments will be made and my world still spins, and yours will too. And just know, for all of my other multicolored popcorns out there that know what depression is and how ugly it can be in someone's life, know that I understand, that I'm here, that I struggle to drink water every day. I struggle to eat healthy, and I haven't exercised in forever. Really need to start doing that. I have an emotional support animal, and then another emotional support animal for my emotional support animal, because I'm a lot. And we are gonna get through this together. I know this might turn off some people, but there's a Bible verse that I cling to, and it's in Esther, when Mordecai looks at her and says, "You were born for such a time as this." All in all, even in the dark days, when I feel like nobody cares or I'm just really a burden to everybody, I know that I'm loved, and I know that life is beautiful, and that this is a journey that I will come out victorious on. And one day, hopefully, when I'm really over the thick of things and I've managed it and I have a lot fewer bad days than I do now, I can be a glorious beacon to other little multicolored popcorns that are dealing with it, going, we can do this, guys. You can do it. Look, I did it. You could do it too. If it is something you struggle with, one of the things I've learned in this is it's a lot harder to get help than people think it is. I can't mention how many questions I've had about, should this be easier? It should, but regretfully, mental health is still something that a lot of people refuse to acknowledge as a thing. For all you people who are out there who want to get help, I'm going to put some links below, including an amazing organization I've been following for a while now that has all the resources that you'll need to get the help you need, even if you don't have this amazing support system like I've been so blessed with having. I really can't iterate how much I know it sucks. But I believe in you, and on your bad days, know, as little comfort as it might be, that I'm down there with you, and we can get through this together. And a lot of my content coming up are different things that I have found that help me on my bad days, as well as good content for other people who may not necessarily know the ins and outs or the ups and downs of depression. But I'm excited for what's to come. And I really cannot iterate enough, all my multicolored popcorns, how much my heart goes out to you guys and how much I love you guys. But sometimes we just need to know that someone's there. And I'm there, even if it's through your screen. And together we'll get through this. And then together we can shine even more awareness on mental health, that it's not a choice and that it needs to be so much easier to get help than it is. And I'm so sorry if this video is a bummer. I didn't want it to be. I've been dragging my feet trying to make it for months because I didn't want it to drag you guys down or trigger you guys. I just really wanted to let you guys know that I've been dealing with this and that I love every single one of you guys. So until next time, my beautiful, beautiful, lovely, awesome, amazing, weird, perfect, quirky, multicolored popcorns, and I will see you guys later. And I can still learn. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of something. Oh, so if you guys can't tell, that video was rough to film for me. And I completely forgot to mention to you guys that, yeah, that was a heavy video, but I have a ton of lighter stuff coming that I'm very excited to get to you guys. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. If you liked this video, great. It's a series I do called Real Talk. They're heavier, but I do have lighter stuff coming. I got cat videos coming. I've got sibling videos coming. I've got sketches. I've got other weirdness coming that has been known to grace itself on my channel. So if you're wanting to know when any of that stuff's coming, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to stay up to date when I do upload a video, click the bell for the notifications. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you think this video would help someone, then share it. And if you're someone who needs help or know someone who needs help, like I said, I've got resources in the links below. And I will see you guys later.